Here's the reaction mashup of their episode. Let's watch it together. I'm RML. Let's go.
I would love it if they were able to
versus Clive. I don't know much about Clive.
Let's get this started.
Right away, I love it.
Someone makes just have Dante versus Kratos.
I know Dante's not human. Devil Hunter versus Final Fantasy's Shield of Rosaria. He's with Fire Boomstick.
I'm glad they're making it 3D, bro.
Armor and skills.
Like 3D animation.
Win a death battle.
Right.
Honestly, this is gonna be a fun animation.
Dante's getting tight when they make it 8-bit.
Okay.
Evil businessmen lust
The
for
game's been
power.
out for how
I
long?
Every day brings a new cataclysm
So-
humanity must
Devil May Cry
face.
5.
This
I need to
world
play
has
all of
seen
them
that
because
back.
I don't know what the
But for
story
a
is doing.
devil hunter like Dante, it's party time. Who'd expect anything less from the son of the legendary demon Sparda?
I watched the anime. I watched the anime. I did do that.
Justice is just sealed away the demon
Like, that's
lord.
the newer one, right?
But
I
then
know that
Sparda
there's a...
mysteriously died, and his wife got
Like, I
iced
know
by
that there
some
was
demons.
another version of
Leaving
it, but I
Dante
think
and
it's
his
coming
brother
in the
Virgil
studio. I could be
separated.
wrong, but I think
Despite
there was
a
a newer...
long-gone family,
Okay,
Dante kept a shred
Wait, is it not
It's kind of impressive. The fact that he stole like that much.
Sparda running through him. He's the best in the business. By harnessing his
Except
own
Virgil.
demonic energy,
6'2",
Dante
185.
holds
Kind of
on to
like
people force of nature. As long as he has the energy, he can heal from getting shot, stabbed, sliced through. Basically anything. Even without his regeneration, he's survived heat that would reduce the layman to ash. But no hunter is complete without an arsenal, and Dante's got one hell of a sword
yeah,
to
he
his
does.
dad. Rebellion.
Yeah,
Plus
that's
ebony
what I
and
was thinking of
ivory,
before,
two
like the
magic
previous
pistols,
Yeah, okay, I
and
know about all
endless
this.
And they say the
Like, I
perfect
know
gift
about
doesn't
some
exist.
details. I just know
But
about
Dante's
it.
full arsenal is far larger and
Just
stranger.
Dante.
Like King Cerberus.
That is a lot of
I
weapons.
think Dante
Cavalier,
was
a pair of buzzsaws that are also a motorcycle.
That's
All
just
around.
awesome.
Every mystic of Swordmaster.
Okay, I see those.
I see it if I saw it. Probably the most
Literal electric
Yeah.
There's also Lucifer. Laser sword that Dante got after slaying. Actually, we never see how he beat Lucifer.
Oh,
You beat someone's a badass when they
somebody
off-screen the actual devil.
Oh, this is so cool.
That turns Dante into basically Orville Peck. Oh, it shoots crystallized demon blood. Dante needed
okay,
this
sure.
and
It's
much
a
more
hat?
when he got a warm welcome from the brother he thought long dead.
Okay,
In a
okay,
twist
it
of
is
fate,
canon.
Virgil was alive, but went down a very different path. While Dante
Very
was
different.
partying, Virgil studied the
Wait,
blade,
where is this meme
seeking the
going
power
on
he needed to
between
exert his
Virgil
will,
and,
even
like,
if
the
it meant
Yobby?
killing his own brother.
Especially, like, the,
Something he
plastic
came
chair,
close to doing in their
thing.
first meeting. But the
if you
defeat
know- if
only
you know, you
spurred
know.
Dante's awakening.
Oh.
He learned to teleport using Trickster, slow down time through Quicksilver, and double team foes with Doppelganger.
Okay.
With a slick pose and the right timing, he can royal
I'm not
guard
sure how
dang near
Clive's gonna
anything,
beat
then
this.
use the absorbed energy to armor up as a dreadnought. And then there's
Hey, yo, I
Devil
forget which
Trigger,
Yeah,
a
it is.
super form Dante
Watching
achieves
Devil
through
Trigger and Sin Devil
supernatural
Trigger.
power.
I've heard
Tapping
Sin Devil
his
I know a
energy
lot
with
of
demon,
people gaming.
Dante
Probably
can
like
fly
that.
and gains an enormous
saying
boost in
is,
speed and power.
we got
But
either
his
remakes
rematch
or
with Virgil
remaster.
went very differently,
Put it in
and that was
a-
far from
like,
Dante's peak.
with
When Moon got up to his old tricks, Dante
$100
battled the Demon Lord in a vast sea
$100
of
flat.
stars.
All the
a
games?
universe Mundus created on a
There
whim.
it is.
Even later,
And then the
Dante
next year, y'all
one-shot a
drop
stronger
six?
alternate future Mundus who had
Hey,
completely
maybe
merged
I'm
with the Demon
wild.
Lord.
Well,
It's just a big deal. Literally, Mundus became a living universe just for Dante to shoot him in the face. Then there's Argosax.
Multiverse?
So astronomically intense, he had the power of every other demon in existence.
Okay.
A divine deity of the sun that Dante also shot in the face.
He just shoots crazy world-cutting and
Completely forgot about him. Funny, so did Dante. Despite how powerful Argosax was,
You know,
just an
I think
insignificant
Dante-
Tuesday to Dante.
I think Dante
Safe to
is
say
so
Dante had
ideate,
become
bro.
the strongest around.
But to
But
this
no amount of
degree,
style, pizza, or
I'm taking out
Waffles could
Universal
melt a hole in his
versus
heart.
Nintendo.
Sure, Virgil was a
Say
better
that
hunter, but
one shot is
that was
twice.
pro. Beneath Dante's
That's
antics,
terrifying.
the
I'm not
family
family,
kind
bro.
of messed him up. Until he
Okay,
learned
he's
his
up there.
family wasn't as gone as he thought. It turns
Yep.
out he had a nephew, Nero.
Nero,
Dante
yeah.
would help get into the family
Who I
business
want
in
to
his
see
own
in Death Battle one day.
unconventional way.
Nero versus Hellboy when?
Nero was
I think
pretty
that's who Johnny
badass,
Young Fox
even
was.
helping Dante take on the so-called Demon King Urizen.
I think.
Nero's Devil Breaker Eye can fire light-speed lasers that Dante and Virgil had dodged.
Dante and Virgil can
Oh yeah,
already
Virgil's
dodge
alive
lasers
again.
in their base forms.
Hold
But
on.
they are
Just
slow.
throwing out
Time,
there.
29 times the speed of light. Okay, gotta remember that.
Moves over
Gotta remember
11
that.
times faster than light.
11
Oh,
times
Dante
fat.
can do the laser and
Is this fair? No, like, bro, like, be real. Is this
That's the
fair,
same
bro?
sort of regeneration that Dante has, meaning he can survive being turned
Nero's
into a
arm could
puddle.
regenerate
So Dante was ready when Virgil somehow
So there's no
returned.
killing Dante.
Again. And beat apocalyptic demon trees for what else?
Okay.
More power.
Sure.
With the entire world now on the line, Dante had to get serious and fully embrace his human and
He had
demon
become the
sides
devil
alike
that made
by stabbing himself.
Holy shit, Dante has been impaled so much,
Yeah.
he decided to make it how he powers up. So he got his greatest
That's one way
weapon,
of doing
Devil
it.
Sword Dante,
Oh,
and
that's the
became
time of the
Sin
amount of
Devil
times
Trigger. This is Dante's demon energy at its peak. He
I've
can
been
fire
impaled.
lasers with loose, obliterate with the fires of judgment, and surpass even the legendary Sparda.
But although Dante was totally a match for Virgil, neither of them would budge on their ideals.
Yeah.
Both were destined to duel until one was dead forever.
But thanks to Nero and two well-placed bitch slaps, they
Oh, yeah,
got
I
some
forgot. I
sense
think-
knocked
yeah,
into him.
Virgil was
Dante
gonna
realized
he
that
fought
if he
separate
couldn't
things.
make
I
Virgil
think
abandon his
he
ways,
that one.
he might as well
How
keep
strong
trying.
is Nero?
And
Maybe
One
we
fell
should have
swoop
him.
the
But
comics
Dante's a
severed
big
the world-spanning demon
Oh, I'm
tree
captioned
and
if I was
prepared
right
for
or
a
wrong.
permanent departure to the underworld.
Okay.
You can choose your friends, but not your family.
Okay.
But if that's what it
Yeah,
takes to
you
keep
gotta
Virgil
be-
safe,
Love that
or rather to
Imagine
keep the
who can
world
get
safe from
between
Virgil,
Goku and,
Dante will
Yeah,
deal
they
with
said
it.
I tried
And all
playing
things
like
Other than
considered,
someone like
Twice
Dennis
has
Wilson.
loaded it out with
No.
his
Never
bro.
understood. I
That's the
didn't
ultimate
know that.
He's ever
micromanaging.
been.
Proof that as long as you have the human drive, even hell can become a paradise sweet enough that a devil may cry.
There's the line.
Nice.
Y'all did y'all thing with that.
Dante and
Whiz,
Virgil.
it's an emergency!
I don't
This
know
thing's
if
gonna have a
they
bigger
have a
soundtrack.
like
My headphones broke.
Well,
What you
tale
got?
of the
Final
kingdom
Fantasy,
of Rosaria
I don't know.
and its
16.
prince, Clive Rosfield, a man destined to be a dominant, the host to a mighty guardian icon.
Okay, yeah, I played this game, but I've not beat it.
Yeah, I wanted
Life
to play
juice
Final
called
Fantasy
ether,
16.
becoming
It's so
a big
cool.
scary monster.
And commanding the
I'll make
element
that
they
as a- I'll
embody
make
to
that as
create
a stream,
storms, slay
priority.
armies, and split the sea. Dominants
So,
are
from
forces
what I
of
understand
nature,
about this
and Clive would be the
series,
dominant
some of
of
these
the
creatures
Phoenix.
Well, he was supposed to, but
33.
Ingrid said no thanks.
Or
They
in
were
a different
different
game.
sick little brother
Like-
Joshua. Parents don't
Is
play
it-
favorites, but I guess
type
they
of
Sometimes
thing.
it's
Okay.
14 or
Despite the
15
rejection and
MMO.
our
got
clothing from his
protected,
mother Annabella, Clive and
She
Joshua
sucks.
were only kind to
going
him.
over this.
Clive
Sorry,
saw
I
the
forgot
burden
the
his
game
brother
story.
bore
The
and
guy from
accepted his
Tekken
blessing of the
8.
Phoenix in hopes of becoming
But he got his
Joshua.
own.
Meaning he
The
learned
giant
a bunch of
dog
magic. He
face
can shoot fire,
thing.
teleport with
I mean,
magic
Final
ships,
Fantasy,
and
there's
took
gonna
down
be a
Death
whole
Beast
lot of
before he
magic.
was even out of puberty.
Even without magic, Clive's a capable swordsman, able to boost his speed and perception with
Oh,
precision
wow.
dodge.
Tekken 8.
But it wasn't enough when Annabella betrayed Rosaria for the Empire of Sangre. In one night, Clive's knights, people, and his own father were slaughtered before him.
Wait, someone use a Phoenix down!
Those aren't in this game.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, that's
But the
get that
Phoenix
reference. I get
icon
that
sure is, because the trauma of everything made poor Joshua lose control.
Clive wanted nothing more than to help his brother, and perhaps this desire awakened the icon that was in him all along. The fiery beast, Ifrit.
If you're a wild one, just standing nearby will incinerate the average Joe.
Oh my
It can make
God.
fire
Okay.
barriers,
Holy
regenerate less
think everything's
limbs,
not covered.
decimate foes with a flaming spirit bomb,
Oh my
and
God.
man
shatter
create
a
a
walking
sun?
mountain.
The downside being Clive couldn't control it. He didn't even remember becoming Ifrit or battling the Phoenix in a fight that reduced everything he loved to
Those fights were
cinders,
crazy.
leaving Joshua presumed dead.
If that wasn't bad enough, dear old Bob found him the next
Like I said,
day
I don't
and
know
made him a
much about
slave to
Final
Sunbreak's
Fantasy.
army.
Who would have
Clive
seen
spent
Mom and
13
Dad.
years
Dude,
wandering
that's
through
your
land,
own
searching
son.
for Ifrit's
Give me
foes
some
for
good
revenge,
gameplay.
only to
Give me
learn the
some
one he
fire
wanted to kill was
cutscenes. And if I can get some
himself.
This
Twitch
revelation hit Clive like a phantom train. He thought
And like
death was
this looks
all
like
he
that, but I
deserved for
heard
taking the
people say
lives
that
of
like you
Joshua
can sit
and
down
so
for
many
like
others.
20,
Even
30
so,
minutes
there was a
of
light
just straight
at the end of the
cutscenes. And I'm
tunnel.
like, and look, I like my cutscenes.
Thanks to his friend
I
Jim,
don't
the
want my
unbossed
cutscene to turn
his
into a short.
doggo Torgal, and a very therapeutic battle with his self-hatred, Clive learned to carry the torch for his brother, fighting the real problems plaguing his world, crystals and racism.
In the world of
Okay, I knew there was racism.
is alive and well for bearers. Basically, anyone who can use magic without special crystals.
So what better way to dismantle the system than to help fellow bearers and destroy the mother crystals ruining the planet, all while picking up some nifty abilities.
But wasn't there was a
Power that lets
disease
him absorb
the
Eikons.
bearers?
Clive took
Like, the more they
Alien with
use
sharp
their
slashes and
abilities,
sharper
like
talons.
again,
From Sid, he received
I need to play
so
the
he
game.
could summon
I
lightning.
do,
From
I
his
have a whole
main
game
battle, he
down.
got Shiva to freeze lava.
Okay, I know of Shiva.
And I don't know if this is like stream out. I started
Oh, let's play. I've watched the Final Fantasy training.
And
And Bahamut, I've seen
This
it.
man is the Avatar, huh?
Flow of time and
you know,
slice
I'm not
apart
really
the
a sucker for
fabric
like
of
I
space.
understand some of the story, but I think
Yeah.
twice to that you ain't gotta be top of the line.
On what scale? We seen with Dante. It's universal.
Clive spent 5 years freeing the land and became hot as hell while doing it. Well, no, not well. Yeah, that way, but also through Ifrit. By using part of Ifrit's power, Clive can set himself aflame, activating Limit Break to boost his abilities.
But Limit Break is far from Clive's limit. After absorbing
Clive
the
wouldn't
Phoenix essence from Joshua,
Okay.
he became Ether Risen. Now, the monster that had
Dog. Going to get 10 Devil Trigger?
Just in time to battle in space, lock a planet-wiping blast, and overpower this dragon at the speed of light.
That's no exaggeration. Ifrit Risen is literally stated to move at light speed.
Okay.
Not surprising when Clive has intercepted lasers over 3 times faster than that.
Okay.
Clive is starting to build.
God-slaying weapon that can destroy, and I quote, all of creation.
But what made Clive strong enough to do all this? You know, besides the majestic man cleavage.
Turns out the Sparda was orchestrated. He was intended to become the vessel of Ultima, an ancient, all-powerful being that created humanity.
Okay, so we've got Ultimate here, and we've got Godzilla. If the next time is Palpatine's Xehanort and they mention King Mickey's Ultimate attack, then that's just weird.
If God was in the way of humanity's freedom, then God was gonna die.
Easier said than done.
I ain't gonna lie. If they said Clive last year Winchester, I could. That sounds like some shit.
During his journey, he developed a special state of mind, Logos.
AKA someone powered by human will and the bonds of consciousness with others. Okay, that sounds like anime friendship crap, but trust me, it made Clive a badass who could surpass his limits, getting stronger over the course of just one
Foreshadowing,
fight.
maybe?
So much so that, despite struggling against Ultima initially, by the end of the fight, Clive took out Ultimalius, a more powerful amalgamation of Ultima and his entire species. All while Clive was in his base form.
Ultima literally became Ultima Squared, but Clive still kicked his ass, using his bonds with his brother. And his unfragile will Clive.
Dante ever
In a childhood
It always is.
Except we don't really know what happened to Clive. Whether he lived or died, though, doesn't really matter. It was his journey and the world he created that made his life.
I ain't sure about this one,
Clive's dream of a
but I'm gonna go with
to
Clive.
live and die on their own terms had become a reality.
And his stories were written up in a book by a certain Joshua
Hey,
Rosfield,
come on,
which he
man.
titled Final Fantasy.
What are you doing to me here?
The battle's coming up next, so call
okay.
your
They
way
gave
now,
a lot of
just like our sponsor,
so much
DraftKings.
information. I'm not gonna lie. It's not a fight. It's like an anthology fight. You play them and whatever they do. Seeing with that,
Okay, so a lot of people are speculating like what was the previous attack.
the only thing that scares me.
Hey, your fiery friend is causing trouble, and I'm in the business of dealing with trouble. Leave now. I have a god to kill. The last thing that will stop me is a demon.
He rushed him down immediately. There we go. Big Thor versus Big Thor.
Memorial like animation.
They both got a lot of tools.
Going for the kick. Yeah, they don't do nothing. But he already pulling out the toys.
Fancy yourself a god.
I mean, there's a lot of beats.
He pole danced on him. I know he can do that.
Dante's adaptability is fire. Ooh, I wish they would have connected.
This is an electrifying fight.
Ooh, there you go. Okay, you got the 3 seconds. Use the way.
Oh, double gang.
You're not in the shadows anymore, Smokey.
Ah, they want that line in.
Time to see the light.
Wait,
Damn.
Nick.
Shout out to his blacksmith too.
And there's the bike.
I was waiting for the bike.
This man Dante like
Never seen a motorcycle? Never seen a demonic motorcycle before, sir?
Double.
Combos, man. It's damn good, that battle.
I like the cool back.
I ain't care who wins. This fight is good.
This fight is so cool. They haven't even gone like 100% yet.
Let's see what your monster can really do.
It reminds me of Devil Pursuit.
Let's give him everything we got.
I like the dialogue.
is he going all out?
Here we go.
Oh yeah, I think he is. Are they both maxed out?
Right, I'm with face.
No. Neither one is showing signs to slow down.
I'm just glued to the screen right now.
I assume this is going to be the end of the fight. Yeah, it is. It's going to be a stalemate. What are you going to do here?
I get the feeling
blood.
Clive's about to
He's not, though.
Clive is now a comeback.
Dante still got enough fight in him.
Anymore. It's in a bag, Smokey.
Go!
Yeah, there it is.
God.
Y'all told you that?
Okay.
I was right.
For a fight like this, God will pay nothing.
I knew that.
Yeah. Very.
Yeah, no, it was.
So closely, it was hard to find a definitive advantage. This is best explained for 3 games.
Easily beat up universe-busting threats.
Mundus and Ultimatus can create universes at a whim, and Dante and Clive defeated them sans their own super forms. Dante and Clive could both consistently intercept lasers at faster than light speed.
And Dante could always amp up with demon juice to briefly outspeed Clive anyway.
But Clive could match that by boosting his own speed and reflexes through precision dodge. Both were so beyond the pale that neither could definitively overpower the other.
Given their crazy powers, I think one of their abilities would break the deadlock.
Not so much. Dante and Clive could generally match each other blow for blow. Be it to teleport, slow down time, flash freeze the other, lock and absorb hits, etc.
And Dante could survive the intense flames of Ifrit. He's dealt with heat like that before.
Though Clive did not have a perfect match against Doppelganger, he did have more methods of manipulating time, both more reliable and abusable, in addition to defensive measures like Ifrit's barrier to fall back on to outlast powers like Doppelganger.
But their super forms evened out. Any edge Clive could get from, say, Limit Break or Ifrit Risen, Dante could match with Devil Trigger or Sin Devil Trigger.
In the end, both have answers to most of each other's powers, making it still anyone's win.
Which is why it came down to one major factor. Endurance. Just how long could these two keep at it?
While Dante's super forms could undoubtedly keep up with Clive's, there is an emphasis in story and gameplay that they expend a lot of demonic energy.
The longest Dante has battled in Devil Trigger against someone his equal is about 6 minutes, and abilities like Doppelganger, Quicksilver, and Sin Devil Trigger burn through it even faster.
Clive's time in Ifrit Risen isn't limitless either, but it can last longer, fighting for tens of minutes if necessary. But given how close this match is, it's vital. If Ifrit Risen catches Dante outside of Devil Trigger, it's over.
I know what you're thinking. Dante's crazy tough. His healing factor's way better than Clive's. Clive can regen lost limbs, sure, but Dante can heal from getting reduced to a puddle. Could he just tank Ifrit's attacks?
Well, yes, but also no. This is where context is everything.
I mean, if there's
While
nothing
no
left
doubt
of him to come back
impressive,
from.
Dante's healing has been overcome in the past because it is tied to how much energy he has. Less demonic energy means a less potent healing factor.
Like when he got knocked out for a month straight by Urizen, only surviving thanks to a constant source of demon blood. Hell, overtaxing demon regen is how Dante killed Virgil in the first place.
Even if we assume Dante could get a second wind, it's always possible Clive could get one too, becoming even stronger from pure willpower, just like when he fought Ultimalius.
So, for as tough and persistent as Dante was,
People gonna be
Clive was
fighting
able
over
to
this
endure just that much more to
That
get
was
to the final
close.
edge.
Off the power of
The
my
devil
shit.
was in the details, but Clive's victory is no fantasy.
The winner is Clive Rosfield.
See what you
Congrats, Clive. Before we see the next time,
That's what
I just want to talk about this episode real quick. Holy crap, Torian Coins. Also, just like some of the dialogue.
You can find the links to these videos in the description below. Support them by hitting the like button, subscribing to their channel, and then come back here to do the same. If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to do it. I'll see you all next time. Thanks, everyone.
Okay. Anyway, so I was right.